What's up, guys? It's your boy Zion, and I'm bringing you another Destiny video. This one's going to show you guys how to get your Gjallarhorns and finally be able to use your iron Gjallarhorns that you got for pre-ordering the game. You want to beat the story first of all, and then you want to find an anomaly mission, which is just a ghost recon, and even the icon itself looks exactly like a ghost. Then you're going to go down into Site 6, use a splicer key to get through the laser wall and make your way to the anomaly. You don't have to kill the walker or really any of the enemies, it just makes it easier, and then you can just scan the environment. It's much easier without the walker, but you're going to go ahead and go back to the Iron Temple and talk to Tyra, who's going to tell you to look for 9 medallions. You're going to start out in Fellwinter's Peak and climb up the rocks going up the mountain to get your first medallion. It's literally impossible to miss. Absolutely impossible to miss. It goes ahead and pops up on your HUD the second you get anywhere near the mountain, so you can't go ahead and miss it. The hardest part is just jumping up to it. I had already got it, so that's why you won't see it on the screen now, but it's right there on that rock. Next, you're going to go into the Plague Lands, and the first medallion is in the Lord's Watch. It's right in the little house to the right. We're going to go ahead and go pick them up in order in a counterclockwise circle as we just move through the Plague Lands themselves, but there's no progression, no pop-up when you pick up the medallions. The next one's going to be in the Giant Husk. You're going to go up to the structure itself and climb all the way to the top and run to the right. You'll jump through a window and then cross a bridge over to the cargo containers that are all stacked up where thralls were released in the story. You're going to go underneath a container and the medallion is in the back left corner. Just follow where I went on the screen. Next, you're going to go to the Archon's Keep. Now, this one is almost like you're going to the Archon Forge. However, instead of going towards the forge, stick to the left, and the medallion is right in a pile of rubble. You can't miss it. They all pop up for you. The next one, we're going to head down into Site 6 after you go through the Archon Forge. And once you get into the area and clear all the ads, you're going to go back towards the laser wall. And in the left corner, to the left of the door with the lasers, is where the next medallion is going to be. Next, we're going to head over to the Forgotten Pass. This one is literally right on the road as you go. It pops up on your HUD, and it's right next to this blue and white box container thing. But it's right there on the ground, and it's really easy to go ahead and get. The next one is in Bunker Triglav. What you want to do is go towards the domed building and not towards the actual mission itself. Go towards the dome building. There's a door on the left the second you walk in. Go to the door immediately on your right, and then it's right there in the corner. Next, you're going to go talk to Tyra again. Tyra's going to give you a mission called A Symbol of Hope, in which you have to do the quest line, A Symbol of Hope. It's exactly named after it. By going ahead and doing the mission, it's really intense. It's very, very hard because you have to fight wave after wave after wave after wave of enemies, and you have to go ahead and do a lot of defense against horde type things. Once you go ahead and actually beat all the hordes, you fight a giant captain who isn't that hard to go ahead and take down. The main part is avoiding the trash mob enemies he throws at you. Once you go ahead and beat that captain, you get the next step of the quest, in which you have to go back to the Iron Temple and talk to Tyra. Tyra basically tells you to fuck off and go talk to Shaxx, but she also gives you a part in between that you'll be able to skip depending on whether or not you've collected your Siva clusters. Because once you go ahead and talk to Tyra, she tells you to collect 5 Siva clusters and then talk to Shaxx. If you have the 5 clusters already, awesome, you can skip this part. If not, I'll leave a card. I have a guide for how to get all 26 that we know of right now. But Shaxx goes ahead and gives you another mission in which you basically go assemble your Gjallarhorn. You have to go to the factory where it was made and protect your ghost. It's a really, really cool mission. It's very, very intense. This whole story is extremely intense, and it's simply because you get bombarded by trash mob after trash mob, and they just overwhelm you. It's just kind of like the Crota raid where you would run through the maze and get overwhelmed by thralls. It's the same deal here. Nothing's really crazy dangerous. However, it is really intense, and I was lucky enough to be a Stormcaller, so it made it slightly easier. Just pro tip, if you're going to do this, do it on a Stormcaller. But once you go ahead and finish this mission, the Gjallarhorn literally falls from the sky, and you got it. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, a comment, a favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace!